Hey guys, welcome. Now, thanks for joining in. This message was received back at the super full blood moon in Sagittarius total lunar eclipse. And that's when we were told to receive the message of the expansion of the violet ray, and we switch gears. This is the last part of that reading, and we're going to share it now because we are prepping for our solar eclipse in Gemini on June 10th, any day now. So let's go back in time and receive this message so we can prep for what's happening next. What a message. All right, guys, let's expand off that. Those visions, wow, I always try to, they always come in parts because they happen so fast, and I want to make sure I receive the visions. I've never been one to just stop and start taping. I want the experience, the healing of the visions. Not every time do I even tape them. They're, healing is very personal, right? And I share with you guys because I love you guys. Now, but yeah, those visions were spectacular. But thank you for joining in. This must be part 3 by now. And I'm breaking things up the way I am because I'm called to do it this way, guys. Now, we're going here. And I know it was spectacular to be here myself when I went there. And I would love to go back. But we go here through here. It's through advancement. We are not in deprivation and regression because Pisces is helping us to understand fire. That's what's happening. Pisces is our connection to working with the all and creating with our lower vibes. Being able to, not go mad in the all. That's what we use those fish for. We have 2 of them. We swim together. This is our connection to wholeness, the void, the all, the zodiac's gutter ball, right? Everything in between. And then the 2 fish can swim away. They can swim away from one another. We can separate what we're creating within the all. They can swim away together. This is very multi-dimensional space and place. It's hard to describe unless you've been there and you go there from within. It's an introspection. And yeah, we heal from lunacy. We're healing from lunacy. We're in the process of doing that. All right. So we're going to find out what's being activated. We're entering the garden. We're entering the garden, and we're entering the garden alone. All right, we're going here. Let's see what's being activated. What is being activated? How it's connected to how we're entering this garden. And we're entering this garden like this. We're entering this garden like this. And it's connected to this. But the priestess holds the information to these spaces. And the priestess is allowing this activation. This is the activation right now. Look at all the masculine firepower in alignment in order for us to go to where we need to go. Because we understand our 8 of Cups challenge. We've had it. And now we're ready to use the Queen of Swords, the feminine. And, we're dropping our truths. We're dropping our truth bombs. We're dropping our truth like mics everywhere we go. This is a time of drastic truth. Drastic truth. It's being able to work with temperance, our connection to Sagittarius, total lunar eclipse, full blood flower moon. And what was activated. This is connected to that. We're living in divine times, guys. Divine times. it is. Center. The center has been activated. The Six of Cups. The pleasure. The fifth house, creativity. Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. And that is thanks to Pablo Picasso. Be happy. Give yourself the gift of happiness. If the zodiac had a fun house, it would be the fifth house. Pleasure, creativity, and children are all elements of this house. Being ingenious and in the limelight is another element. We find our childlike imaginations through storytelling and fantasy. Playing is very much what the fifth house is all about. That's why it's part of the chart. And it also rules over our romance, especially the beginning stages. So we're in the beginning stages of romance. And this is connected to understanding that as children, our imagination knows no bounds, and that's what we need. When we dip into this field, we allow our minds and hearts to roam free and produce masterpieces. With the fifth house brings romance. We also enter into a kind of playfulness, a sensual joy that happens inside the playground of adulthood. And that's what we're doing. It's like, okay, when we're in lust and we're seeking pleasure, we're seeking gratification. We can be feeding, we are feeding an impulse, right? An empty hole that's hungry. Are we really in joy? Like, think about you're in lust. If, the last time you were in lust, were you in joy? Yes, you were feeding an impulse. There was gratification there. But were you in joy? Because when we're in love and when we're in a love that's in alignment with our heart chakra and it's love, we're in joy. Do you see the difference? It's like when you're in love, you think about that person. You could see this plant and have a feeling of, that beautiful feeling of love, like that lighthearted, happy, that happiness, that energy, that it's literally indescribable, even though we describe it all the time. And then you just feel full. You feel alive. But when you're in lust, yes, you still feel, you feel excitement. You're still feeding. You're feeding off of something. But you go and you feed that impulse. You get the gratification, but then it's gone, right? And then we need to go and do it again. And we're not really creating there. We're really feeding. We're really caught in a loop. When we're in joy, we're elevating, we're expanding, we're connecting, and we're not feeding an empty hole. It is the Taurus. It feeds into something that is of life and is sustainable. It's life force energy. It's untwisting it, but remember we fixed our temperature gauge. It's still accepting it all. Okay, it's still accepting it all. And this is, of course, the bliss of childhood, creativity, the stage of staying open to hobbies, having fun, festivities, and free expression. There we go. The Six of Cups, we're moving forward. So we've gone from the 4 to the 6 with alchemy of the Two of Cups. Because we are going from the 5 to the 6. And that's connected to the 10. We're ending worry. Where's my 6? Where's my 6 of Pentacles? And there is patterning here. We honor the patterning. 3 to the 2 to the ace to the 2 to the 3. We're levitating, right? We're creating our levitation. Thank you, Pisces. Pisces is our connection to the 10 of Cups. We're levitating. We're working with the all to have realization and growth to heal from the devil energies and create stability and harvest. Remember our 9 of Pentacles shift with the 4 through the 4, but we just found out our the rest of our sequence, right? 3, 2, ace. Now, that's connected to the feminine, the nurturer, the abundance, and our evolution. This is where our evolution happens and we heal from crisis. We're surrendering. We're surrendering to the way things are. The priestess is helping to illuminate our path. The priestess is helping to illuminate truth. Look, the priestess is doing this right now. Okay? And guys, who knew that the channeled message cards would come into play? Oh, look, and Sagittarius just had to make its appearance known. That's how it works. That's how it works. It's just how it works. Okay. The cards are communicating. So, where are we going? We'll see who we're working with, and then we're going to get some tarot. Well, guess not. I'm going to follow instruction here. We're going to let these charge for a minute. We're going to get some tarot. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm being called to do. So we're going to the muse. This has to do with this and what was activated at that total full blood lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. That I'm going to be a master at saying that by the time this is done. Guys, I love you all. Really, I'm sending it to you. I know we are in a drastic time of transformation. And it has to do with the message of this bird. This bird is bringing us a message from the old to the new. As I feel so connected to this bird. This bird hangs on my wall. When me and my counterpart went into separation the last time, and we've been in separation now for three years, and it was Friday the 13th in Aries season. That picture smashed. The glass smashed off that picture. And I had a vision of that bird sending a message to my counterpart. And then we went in separation. And that's why when people, you know, like, always honor what resonates with your path. And don't let other people tell you. You gotta resonate with you. And when somebody starts telling you what's up, you gotta be cautious, right? You gotta be cautious, you know. Is this person a guide? Because it's about guiding. And I have been in separation with my counterpart and with my twin flame. And you know, someone said separation, if you're in separation, that's not your counterpart, that's your karmic. And then this woman has a website she was giving advice and telling people, oh no, that's not your counterpart. Guys, you gotta resonate with your path. And don't let anyone tell you what's up. You gotta tell you what's up. You gotta do this, man. You guys gotta look at yourselves in the mirror. We still honor what's being reflected back to us without... This is about self-reflection. You have to be able to look at yourself and your patterns in the mirror, and you need to be able to do the harder things and listen to the people around you. But who are you listening to, and how does it resonate with your heart? And your heart will tell you, and the universe will tell you. Listen, open up, man. You didn't come here to do this alone. Allow the help in. Get your help. Allow yourself to receive it, but be open to it. This is where we're going to allow humanity and the patterns that have been laid to heal from some of these God complexes. We're not the power bigger than us. We're working with it. We're working with creation. And that doesn't mean we're like these little meek, feeble entities that are not in charge of our lives. No, we're in charge. We're mastering ourselves. We're just honoring it all and what it means. And I feel like someone really needed to hear that message today. That message felt very specific. Okay. This has to do with Cancer. I feel And I'm going to tell you right now, this has to do with the solar eclipse, and there will be a solar eclipse. As we know, lunar eclipse and solar eclipse go hand in hand. Okay. Hanged Muse. See where we're going with the Hanged Muse. We're in creation with the Magician. Okay. So we've got the Hanged Muse and the world cosmos with the Magician. So we are expanding with the heavens to the earth through us. With the King of Swords. And we are restoring balance through the earth with the King of Swords and the Six of Materials. The Six of Pentacles. There it is right there. So, okay guys. It's here with the Muse of Inspiration. And we're going to heal the King of Firepower right here to help us heal from the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Voices. The Eight of our voices. The Hack. The Element of Air. And emerge. With self, through self, with the cups, the feminine. There it is. We heal from the dark with our inspiration. There it is. Isn't that interesting? We have the Six of Inspiration and the Seven of Inspiration with the Nine. There's our levitation. And we have created our alignment. We have levitated. We have healed. We did the work. We honored the feminine. We did it here. This is where we have our third eye activation. And I want you to see, what shape are we connecting to here? We're in action. We're healing through the energy of the opposites. This is how we're going to apply the positive tetrahedron to the negative. We're going to face the negative here. We're in inaction. We connect to the cosmos. And look, we part the veil and expand with truth. I really feel like this is connected to that vision I was speaking about within this reading, where I was submerged within the water. And I was with the mother, the water. I was with the father, the sun. And I was healing, and that's when they showed me the algae and told me that they were connected to the building blocks of life, the building blocks of the planet. And that feeling, this is that feeling, this is that healing. It's the same thing. And here is where we work with the 8 to turn the wheel. There it is. Okay, with the Queen of Inspiration, the Queen of Wands. It is confirmed right now. The Queen of Wands is connected to the Priestess. Okay, everything we just discussed when we started off this message. But the main message is this King. Where did you go, Mike? This is it. We've connected to the proper shape that we need to make. And it was activated with that super full blood moon in Sagittarius. But it was kicked off with the pink moon in Scorpio. And guys, this reading that I've been working with is connected to it all, and that's why it hasn't been aired yet. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. It's all connected, right? It's all connected. The patterning, the shape-shifting, the moon, our connection to the shape-shifting, our connection to the patterning, shape-shifting. Okay, guys, this means something. This means something. This means something. It's so sacred. So sacred. So sacred. guys, remember, it's like the starlight. It's like the starlight's gonna fall right on, like, on our heads. We're gonna be connected to it from that Empress. From that Empress. Starlight activations. Where is she? It was the other Empress. Starlight activations. What is being activated here? Now we've come full circle. This is from the reading that got obliterated, ego sublimination. This was connected to the message we were sharing. Crown games, right use of power, baby. And we're doing it through deep quiet and meditation. We are doing it. And we've connected to the divine matrix because we're riding the mushroom. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. We are using the masculine properly. We've added the positive charge. And it was through this space and place, guys. That's what's being activated. And those bunnies are from the Empress. More confirmation. We're following our synchronicities and signs. We're on point. We're on target.